Yeah, you put up an Instagram post last week and you kind of highlighted just your journey getting to where you are today. So the part of the Instagram post that stood out to me was you said that when I was little, I remember I used to pretend I had my own cooking shows while in a bubble bath. And so I just want to like, let's go back in time to young Pal and talk about some of these bubble bath cooking shows, like, and
Yes,
just you falling in
sir.
love with cooking.
Yeah, that's so funny. So it's funny because when I was at the airport basically when I was writing that caption, just reflecting on different moments in my life where I felt a connection to cooking or the sharing the passion of cooking or even just watching cooking and like thinking like it's such a universal thing that every like you need food to eat, you need nourishment to sustain yourself and it's such a universal way to connect with people. And so when I think back to being younger, being surrounded by like, family members, grandma, dad, other grandma, and mom, like just everybody just loved to cook. And I think when I first saw the Food Network with my grandma, we used to watch Rachel Ray's 30-minute meals or Sanjali's like semi homemade and being like, wow, they're really on TV, just like making food, getting paid to like eat on TV. I want to do that. And so I don't even know how old I was, but I there was like a few times when we had like both. So in the Philippines, there's what you call the tabo. It's basically a bucket. You use it to
Mm,
bathe yourself. You use it to cleanse yourself. You use it to like for water because there's not a lot of running water in the Philippines, and so the tabo is like a staple like bathroom thing, or like even in the kitchen, you use it to wash the floors and stuff. And so I used to use our tabo as like my pots and pans. I'd like so like when you have a shower, there's like the inner curtain and then the outer curtain that's more
yeah.
decorative. So I would like pretend like that back curtain was like my backstage, and I'd be backstage. They're like about to announce me walking in, and then I'd like come around the corner to like the front of that the back curtain, and still have that front decorative curtain, and it was
Yeah.
clear too. You know how it's like a clear, and it kind of looks like a TV for me, like in my head, little elementary school pal just being like, or I don't remember how old I was. Whenever you take a bubble bath, like I was doing that, and I was like, "Yo, I want to have a cooking show." So I'd take out my tabo, like, "Oh, we're gonna take a splash of this." I take my mom's like shaving cream, or like a little bit of this, and it's my dad's shampoo, and then mix it up with some water, mix bubbles, like, and this is the foam, and like, and I'd have like my audience in my head just like clapping it up and be like, "Yeah." It was like I thought that I just completely forgot about me ever doing that until that reflection in the airport, just being like, why did I forget about that? Like, what was it
Right.
that like prompted me to even do that? And so, yeah, I thought fondly on that and how it's like transition now, like, even to with social media. Like at the time, there was no Instagram, there was no Facebook or Twitter even, and so to be able to like come into this space now where it's like I'm kind of doing it in a similar way, but now with what
Yeah.
the resources that I have, it's like it's grown a lot with me, and so it's was one of the things that I'm like, I think little Pal would be really proud. Like this is really happening. So yeah,
This is really happening. When you take bubble baths nowadays, do you do cooking shows also, or are you retired from the bathroom cooking scene?
I think I'll consider. I think it might just have to do it one time for the one time. I don't know. I'll send pics. Like,
Maybe
I'll be
that'll
in my
be.
bathing suit though. Don't worry, I got you. It'll be kid friendly.
I'm gonna say maybe that's how you go viral. Cooking Pal Pal's bathroom cooking
That
show.
it'll be a series. Like,
Hey, there's weirder stuff on the internet. You never
right.
know.
Never know.
But no, that's amazing. I think that just thinking back at those moments when we're younger and being able to connect the dots in retrospect, like, like this
Yeah.
is always something that either I was meant to do or that I love doing. And so I think those moments where you really just realize, like, like the cards are kind of lining up because we even talked about like just those stresses of like preparing for a final at UCSD. Like